Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. I've not done a stream primarily because like the last one that I did was absolutely terrible. As in like the frame rate was just really bad, or rather the bit rate was. So yeah, I wasn't happy about that. But yeah, we're doing more Snowdin. We're doing really good. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna try and not show off too much of it, but you're gonna see bits of it in development. It's actually really fun at the moment, primarily just because of how well everything's going. I'm just gonna put bits of grass here. The one thing that is crazy about this at the moment is it's going great. It just requires me to be incredibly precise with everything. It's like it's taking forever just because I'm placing individual bits of scenery and stuff to make it look good. And that can take a long time depending on what I want to do. Let's try that one again. I just noticed there's another issue there. We'll just do that. You'll also notice that I'm using Spotify in the background. I'm keeping an eye on the bit right here because I'm so paranoid. I'm using Spotify in the background primarily just because YouTube can now basically dox you with adverts. It's so stupid. For anyone who doesn't know about that, basically, I think it might just be the UK at the moment, I'm not too sure. But in the UK, or at least around here, there's an advertisement for Uber. And I've never used an Uber before or whatever, but it'll just come on and it just randomly will blurt out your location. So you'll be chilling out and then next moment it just like shouts the location that you're currently in. Just out on stream, and obviously I don't want that, so it's just like, oh no! Let's put some more of these grass pieces here around. I'll also make sure I grab the stream and share it. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying at the moment. Again, I can't wait until all this is done. I did not expect to be doing all of Snowdin again, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Let's do. Make sure I just pass this out. There we go. And then we'll just do some more here and there. Okay. So what I was doing was just sharing around the link a little bit while I figure out what the heck is going on with my connection. It's really weird how it's just been like really freaky the past couple of days. But yeah, it's one of those instances where I was like, I could either do this offline, or I could try doing it online. And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Let's see what happens. I think that's better like that. And then we'll just... I could put another patch of grass there, but I figure like anywhere there's a tree, I put just a little bit of grass under it, and then we put like some other stuff around it, like rocks and stuff, just to make it look better, especially because there's going to be like shadows and things. Wherever there's normally like signs, I prefer to put crystals and things to try and illuminate everything, because the crystals are brought over from Undertale Yellow. They sell the whole look of it being icy by giving it a little bit of a blue sort of tint to the environment. Like we can see the bit with the snow dogs over here. That's gonna be so good when it's all like detailed out and everything the same way. I love the way I've not shown these off properly yet, but these are my final versions of all the buildings. And those are just like floating in the distance there for the sake of it. But yeah, it's actually really good as well, because like before, in terms of like stats and everything, the scene was at like a ridiculous point. They were like, I think I had like over 11 million triangles in the previous version of this, like the really old version. And I ended up just cutting back on a lot of that, and now it's working really well, so... It's pretty obvious, you just lower the triangle count and everything's great. It's just... When you're too busy just messing around with scenery, it can get ridiculous. Just been done watching the battle between Pokemon and Pal World. Sony entered... Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I watched I think it was an hour's worth of content for that before. It might have been the same video classic, I'm not sure. There's a lawyer going on about a lawsuit. It's gonna get really interesting. Let's put some more grass around here. Like for Pal World, it's incredibly interesting to see what will happen. Primarily because of how it'll affect the rest of the industry. Oh. Right, my bitrate is staying kind of stable at the moment, thank God. Oh. Never had the money to go out to work for them. Oh, nice. So what we're doing here is this. Hey, John. Where's my chocolate? This part in particular is the plateau that has Papyrus's face on it that I need to include, and the other stuff. So what we need to do here is at the end we need to just mess around with this, but we'll add a load of like different foliage in certain areas just to give it a little bit more of a natural look to things. Oh. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay, by the way. Again, the whole reason for me not streaming the past couple of days is just because I've been afraid that my bitrate will suddenly tank again. Because it has been doing weird recently. It's like I'll be chilling out and then next moment it'll be like, you have 0 bitrate and your stream's ended. And I'm like, wait, what? So I don't know whether that's the connection or something else that I need to then look into in terms of like fixing. It's gonna be so good when I do a video for this bit. Like, specifically for this area. Yeah, average. I don't care if it's the same stone as Hotland, but this one looks good. No, it isn't. This one is another one from Sonic 06 that tiles pretty well. It's from freaking what was the name of the level? White Acropolis. Again, because I've got my my source folder that has all of the Sonic 06 assets just dumped into it. I just keep going back and picking bits apart. Like, I swear for this project, it's like 90% Sonic 06, which is so funny. I've been on Breakers Fall lately. I need to get back into my art channel again. I need to do more stuff on the channel. It's just, again, the bitrate has just been crazy. It's because you don't sell enough slipper pics online, says John. So what I'm gonna do here is, I think we're gonna have another one of these. Because I want to put a couple of smaller patches of grass in, just here and there. Duplicating the linked mesh just makes it a hell of a lot easier. What I did over the course of today was essentially just get, like, what was it, this entire section done, as in, like, planned out, and now I've just been, like, procrastinating a little bit, and also messing around and just deciding where I'm going to place scenery. It's the worst point where I get to, like, this part in a project where we're so close to, like, the biggest update I've ever dropped, and I'm just like, so anyway, I'm just going to take it a little bit easy. It's like, no, I shouldn't be allowed to take it easy, not until I've dropped the update, but the update is looking, and this is the first time you'll have heard this, this is looking like it may end up being beginning Q1 of 2025 rather than Q4 2024, and that's just because of what I want to do with the presentation. Like, I want as many characters in there with voices and everything else. I want it to look the best it possibly can. You know, I can't be just dropping this and being like, oh yeah, there we go, bye. You know, so it's got to be the best it can be. Because essentially this is me turning around and being like, yo, look, this is what the entire project's going to kind of look like. Have fun with that. You know, and I can't just kind of drop the mic and walk away if it looks bad. So yeah. Oh, let's grab these here because I want those. God, it's been such a long time since I listened to the Undertale OST properly. It's so nice. It's gonna be fun when I have to focus on the backgrounds in here, because I'm already thinking of literally just like modeling them and then rendering them out and then just making them into like 2D textures, because it'd be a lot easier. Let's see where that goes. Maybe put that like there, or might be better if it faces that way and then I just put it like there, maybe. Primarily because then I can make them go there. Love these crystal assets, they're so good. Blender's actually great after you get into it. Yeah, it's really good. It just takes a little while to get into it, especially if you're transitioning from a another 3D program. Sat here using like every trick I've got in the book to make Snowdin the best it can be. Because I actually thought that Heartland might be the biggest area or waterfall that we've done. Because I remember making a big song and dance of how large waterfall was if you combined all of the sections of it, and then here I am just making like all of Snowdin in one go. It's like, wait, what? That doesn't look right there. Let's try and camouflage them in the grass. Again, a lot of this is like me turning around and being really picky with where I want to put assets, so it'll look the best that it can. That's not too bad. It's gonna be good because like at the moment I've only got one skylight in scene. I'm gonna have to like go around and light this a lot better later on. But yeah, adding all these like little rocks and other things really, really does help for getting the feel of the area. Like that there looks real nice. Then we just go ahead and put those rocks next to the lights that they get highlighted. Let's try about here, and then we'll just rotate this a little bit. Have you heard Dust Trust Eggs? It sounds familiar. Somebody may have like asked me about it in the past. Looks great when rendered. I mean, it's gonna look better once I've done the actual final lighting. This is literally just prototype lighting. Like, it's why I'm only doing like quick renders with it, just to check the lighting against other materials. Oh. But yeah, the lighting for the final version should be a lot better. Again, it's that whole thing of like trying to be tactical with where I place. Oh, I love the way it's got the snowy theme on, I think it is. What about the ruins? Oh, the ruins was done ages ago. Like, the last things that I need to do now, like, again, apart from, like, the ending credits and the fight with Azrael, you know, the crazy one at the very end where I want to, like, do my own take on that. Apart from everything that appears in the credits and that, the only thing that's left to do is the connecting bridge between the core and Hotland, you know, the resort, which it's a very small area, so it's not going to take as long. I'm going to be taking inspiration from Final Fantasy VII for that, because the Mako reactor core entrance looks pretty much like that. So for anyone that's familiar with FF7, then you heard it here. I'm going to be taking heavy inspiration from that. How's it going to take a year then? That's not a year's worth of map. Unless, yeah, there's animation. Like, the idea is that it's, what's happened is, I started the project, I'd say, I'm gonna go back and say probably like, maybe 2021, 22? I think maybe 2022? The start of it or something? Or 2023, maybe? I'll have to have a look at some point. But, yeah, I started, according to my YouTube, like, a year ago was when I dropped that first trailer. Well, I was already working on it privately for, like, a year up till then. So that's, like, 2 years development. And then there's this entire year that's basically been after the waterfall update. And that entire year has been focused on just, like, getting the rest of the areas done. And then once the areas are done, then it's just animating. Like, the animating is going to be the fun bit, because then I can basically use the mocap stuff that I've got and try and make it a little bit easier on myself. You know, one of these happy accidents that I had as well that I'm going to mention. John, I think I told you this in DMs. Average says, oh yeah, with 3D animation is interesting. John, I think I told you this in DMs, but basically one of the happy accidents I had was I made a snow dune model, and I can put it up against surfaces and it makes it look as though the snow is actually pushed up against the surface in multiple areas. It's so good. I love the way I'm saying that and the dog song comes up. But yeah, just that little happy accident made a lot of things look a lot cooler and blends it all in with the environment, so it looks a lot more natural. What I want to look natural is not have all these rocks be too close together. I wish I had mocap stuff. Yeah, mocap stuff is awesome. Like, it makes, obviously, certain bits a little bit easier. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that there because of the lighting, even if I redo that. Let's put these in a more interesting place like there. Blender doesn't have a landscape tool. No. What I've done is I've just sculpted it. It doesn't have a landscape tool like UE5. You actually have to sculpt or model that yourself. You can do it with like displacement and a couple of other tricks, but it's like all of this. I've been using like noise and other things and sculpting bits to make it look good. UE5 just keeps winning and losing. UE5 is a lot stronger though. It brings across a lot of like older stuff that was in all the other different versions of UE and combines it into one package. But again, I'm not gonna like shift the entire project now to UE5. That would take way too long. With fixing all the models and everything, so... They already look pretty good in Blender, so I'm happy with that. We need to do Breaker's game together in future, so this is classic. Yeah, I need to get back on Breaker. Like, I've got some stuff in the works, stream-wise. I got Sonic Adventure 2 that I want to play. Because I want to get 180... I think it's 180 or 160 emblems on that. I've got to do Space Marine, I've got to finish that off, but the devs keep patching it to the point where it's becoming unplayable. I'm doing EDF 6, but I've not done any videos for that, I don't think. Again, I think I've mentioned it, but Breaker I need to do. And then I think there's a couple of other games that I've got. Sonic X Shadow, I want to do that as well at some point, but I've not actually got that, so... Astros we need to finish... And then after all that, I've got to go back to some of the older stuff. Good news recently was that Toby announced that Deltarune chapters 3 through 5, I think, would come out, or 3 and 4 would come out in 2025. So that's good. So that means more Deltarune on the channel. I say that, and then Bone Trussell comes on. Space Marines patches aside, yeah, it's annoying because I'm sat there wanting to play, and then they're just like, so anyway, we broke the game again. I'm just like, oh, terrible. What I'll do is I'll put some of these around here, because this area is the bit, I think with the random machine on it. Yeah, it is. I need to put, Metaton down here so I can figure that out, so I'm not constantly looking. For this area, it doesn't normally have any foliage, but I'm kind of taking creative liberty with that because it's an AU. It's actually good because somebody mentioned that the other day where they were like, dude, it's an AU, you should just like take creative liberty with it and just have fun. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So many new things in this update. It's gonna be so good. There we go. Can I just double check that? Yep, there we go. That works. The reason why I do that is so then the character can actually step down. And then we'll So Moody, ever thought of making a swaying bridge VFX like Sonic, but Devil's World Classic Arcade would be cool. Have fun with Mountain World. Only idea. The thing is, this one isn't really a rope bridge, so I can't really make it sway too much, but if it was a rope bridge, then maybe could probably do that in Heartland, to be honest. Let's try. What I need to do is potentially have some more of these like over here. The whole thing is if I can get up to here all done and set up in terms of scenery, then by the end of the weekend maximum I should be in town. And being in town is a big deal because like the entire thing has had to be remade because of everything needing to be to scale for the town. No. Like, I've already shown a load of this off, but we're just gonna go back here now. Oh crap. Oh, didn't mean to save it as incremental there, but okay. Just in case anything happens. But yeah, as you can see, like, this is all nuts for me trying to, like, detail all this bit. And then just think about all of this other bit that I've been detailing and doing the same. And then I'm almost at town, which is roughly over there. Those are all the buildings for it. It's pretty nuts. I'm working real hard on Snowdin here. It's getting the beauty treatment real nice right now. That's before I even get into the other crazy stuff, like placing all the snow dunes properly everywhere and making sure they're all okay. What I like doing is looking at the sprite work as well, and seeing if there's anything I can do with the sprite work, because I'm gonna have to like have surroundings and everything. That's gonna be cool. Like this, I'm gonna have to actually do that properly instead of it being like that. But when I do the surroundings and everything, just having that being like render view is gonna be really fun. I've still not started placing bushes on here yet. Let's get a smaller set instead of that one. I know you've been working so hard on this project, I can't wait, it's classic. Indeed, that's one thing that I kind of... I like it because, like, whenever I do a project like this, I put everything into it, as is evident by the simple fact of there is, like, hardly any other content on the channel outside of Undertale at the moment. You know, put everything into it to make sure I basically live and breathe the content that I'm trying to make, so it's accurate. But I feel like I'm gonna have to put out a video soon to people that are like starting to get up and leave because they expect me to have mecha content. I'm like, yeah, I'll do the mecha content eventually. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm finishing off this giant project, you know, and then I'll go back to doing mech stuff. It's just awkward at the moment with like a load of mech things coming out. And me just being like, you know what, I could cover that at the moment, but then being like, you know what, I've still got a load of modeling to do, and then that just kind of kills all of the momentum with like any videos that I want to produce. It kind of sucks a little bit, but hopefully people are patient and can wait just a little bit longer. Are the planets billboards? Wait, what? I have no clue what that means. Are the plants billboards? Yes, the plants are billboards. So Moody, ever thought about... Oh no, wait. Everything's been deleted there. That was crazy. I'm tripping out. There we go. We'll yeah, all of the plants are sprite cards or billboards that are just rotated. Makes it so much easier. I have a significant disdain for billboards in any shape or form. Well, it's like... It's not really necessary to do massive amounts of foliage in 3D. You know, so I can understand the disdain for billboards, but if it works, and it works decently, then, you know... Can you bring them into mini episodes? Yeah, I can... Nobody will give it F except me as average. Probably. It depends on how I light stuff as well. Oh my god. Sorry, this is the only theme that I normally don't talk over. God damn it. I really love that song. I normally do not talk over that. I just noticed what I was doing. I was like, oh no! Can Blender handle lots of 3D foliage? It can handle quite a bit. It just depends. Like, one of my other bits of the core I need to optimize because it's just really bad. Like, I've really maxed Blender out in what it can do with the core, and as a result, it chugs frame rate wise. So I need to go back and heavily fix that. Just grab that from over there. Blender's interesting because it can do quite a lot depending on what you're actually trying to do and the complexity of it. Like if you've got a ton of stuff and it's really complex, then it's probably going to chug like mad. So this is the one part I love about this. I've got it all set up so I can just geometry node these trees. Like on the sprite work here, it shows trees behind the dog area. I'm just going to do that, like, right here, just so it works. Oh, I've just been tagged in something. What? Huh. I got tagged in some random Discord. I don't even... I'm just going to leave that group. That was weird. I don't even know what Discord that was. I was just like, I'm just gonna... just gonna stay over here and do my thing. Oh, there's memes. Oh, hey, memes. Oh, there we go. Streaming late, it seems. Yeah. Streaming late at the moment because I could have streamed earlier, but I was like, I'm not so sure. And also, as I mentioned previously, bitrate. I absolutely love that I'm taking advantage of Project Diva assets here and a bunch of other things from like different creators and things to do this. Nope, come on now. Yeah, it is. Enjoy the jazzy music. Having my green tea, says Classic. Oh, nice. Right, let's... Absolutely love this theme. Wait, oh no, it says memes. Wait, what? Dude, you're playing the Undertale OST. Indeed, I'm probably going to get copyright striked. Yeah, I'm probably going to get copyright striked for it. Mr. Wolf's going to come and wreck me. I love when I say that and then Napstablook's theme, well, the other version of Spooky Tunes comes on. It's fine. It's fine. I'll deal with that when it happens. I need to move. That tree away from there. Dude, can we just like? Oh no, I need that there, but I need this to go. Can we just? There we go. This is what I like about geometry nodes, just being able to like edit them as much as possible and have them like automatically change is just nice. Right, where's the base of that going? Huh. It's weird how that worked, but at least that's not there. Now I just need to go over here. Happy Halloween, by the way. Thank you very much, memes. Happy Halloween to you too. I just been chilling this evening. Oh, with the little one asleep, it's just kind of like, yeah, just chill. But yeah, I can't wait to drop this update. It's gonna be so fun just to see what people think about it. I just realized the small trees geometry node is slightly screwed. The fact that he's called Wolf just makes him sound like an evil Toby Fox. Yeah, that's basically the thing. Question is, can I generate rotation a little bit more on this? Vector minimum. 0.5 on that? And then we'll just go with like seeds. And there we go, that should make it look a little bit better. Convert to mesh. Oh crap. Oh, Tammy's theme. All I'm looking for is that this stuff is not clipping through anything and that it's actually on the platform. Oh, and then we got that there. Can I just get rid of that, or even if I have to? Oh, right. That's all because of that bit there. Where is it? There we go. Just give me a sec to check this out. Temp shop. Okay, so that should be fine down there if I just convert that to mesh. Plot twist. Ghastly as well, say, because both smoke a blood. Right, let's move that away from there for a moment. I think it's gonna be interesting putting like a crystal around here or something, maybe. We'll see, or a set of crystals, because that's gonna help, I think. So I need to sell the lighting here a little bit. So yeah, if I put like a crystal there, maybe? Or over here. Somewhere close. I also need to go get the other bits of geometry again. But yeah, the entire thing's looking real nice at the moment. What I like doing here is trying to make sure that, like, with the shadow under the trees, that we can just about see the grass here, and that it's not floating in midair. So we gotta just like plant this like that, and then we're good. The funny part about the grass as well is that it's actually legit the grass from Dark Souls. I mentioned it previously, but I also did the same thing for Waterfall. Waterfall has the Dark Souls grass in it. It's just I've edited the texture to make it look better, and oh my god, hang on. I gotta go for a moment. Oh, no. I just literally need to run. Child is awake, gotta go. Bye!